I'm Patrice Munsel, and I have a secret.
I've Got a Secret, starring Gary Moore.
Thank you so much. Gee, I'm going to have to get a haircut like Patrice's. That would look great. Oh, marvelous thing. Who else could get away with it? In any event, welcome to another edition of I've Got a Secret. As usual, the first order of business is to meet our panel. We're almost all here tonight, but sitting in for Bill Cullen, who is on a short vacation, is good friend Johnny Carson. Johnny, thanks ever so much, my friend. We're delighted to have you here.
Welcome.
Next to Johnny is Betsy Palmer. And next to Betsy is Henry Morgan, of course. And next to Henry is Bess Martin. So, panel, you all ready to play the game?
Right.
All right, then will our first contestant come in, please, sir? Would you tell our panel, please, what your name is and where you're from?
My name is Pat McMahon. I'm from a little town, Cathedral City, near Palm Springs, California.
Mr. McMahon, and he is from Cathedral City, California. Mr. McMahon, will you whisper your two-part secret to me, please, and we'll show it to the audience at home. Here we go. Yes? How about that now? To help classify Mr. McMahon's secret, it concerns something that happened to him. Henry Morgan, please, we'll start with you.
Mr. McMahon, do you mind if I start with the second part?
Yes.
First part.
All right.
Did it happen recently?
No, sir.
Were you a kid?
No.
Middle-aged, young man?
Yes, he was a reasonably young man.
Reasonably. Was somebody else involved in this thing that happened to you?
Yes.
Was it somebody whose name we would know?
I think there's a reasonable chance of their knowing the name. More than a reasonable chance. $20 down, $60 to go. We go, please, to Bess Myers.
Mr. McMahon, this other person that we might know, would he or she be in the studio this evening?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, not on stage.
No, not on the stage, and we don't think he's here, or we think we'd heard about it.
Is he gone?
Is he gone?
I mean, is it a living person? Oh, yes, all right.
All right, $40 down, $40 to go, and we go, please, to Johnny Carson.
This is something that took place between you and someone else, or when you were a younger man.
Yes.
Were you Mr. Kennedy's babysitter? I just take a stab in the dark because I'm a guest. Is this a physical activity that took place?
Yes.
When I say physical activity, I mean physical activity.
I'd say it was a physical activity. Wouldn't you say it was a physical activity? He'd say it was a physical
Does this
activity.
require a particular physical ability?
Oh, let's say it was a hugely, his secret is hugely physical, although it is not a recognized field of endeavor like football or tennis.
Was this other person feminine?
Other person feminine?
No.
$60 down, $20 to go. We go, please, to Betsy Palmer.
Mr. McMahon, since it is California, could it have something to do, well, since he came from California, does it have anything to do with Mr. Nixon? Does it have anything to do with politics? Everyone keeps laughing.
Well, I'll give you even this much of a hint that the person involved certainly had something to do with Mr. Nixon.
Mrs. Nixon, the dog. You had something to do with that little dog of theirs.
That's it.
Yes, Bess, what was it you wanted?
Well, you had such a knowing kind of happy gleam when somebody said Kennedy. Does it have anything to do with...
Johnny Carson was quite far from the truth, but he was a lot closer than anyone else got. During World War II, Mr. McMahon was a machinist mate on a PT boat 109. His commanding officer was a young lieutenant named John F. Kennedy. Mr. McMahon's life was saved by the man who will be the next president of the United States. And B, Republican, Democratic, or vegetarian. You'll find this story unbelievable. As I understand it, Mr. McMahon, this happened during a naval action in the South Pacific when PT Boat 109 was rammed and cut in half by a Japanese destroyer, which did not stop to pick up survivors. Where were you when this, at the moment of impact?
In the engine room below.
The engine room below. Now, the ship was cut cleanly in half. You were the only member of the crew who was in that particular half of the boat, correct?
Yes.
And that was the half that sank.
Yes.
The other half remained afloat. Mr. McMahon managed to get out of the sinking half and swam through water. The water was afire with gasoline, till he found his way to the section of the boat that was afloat, and there was Lieutenant Kennedy and the rest of the crew, correct, sir?
Right.
So then, how long did you cling to this floating hulk?
About 12 hours, I think.
About 12 hours. No help came, and what did Lieutenant Kennedy then decide to do?
He decided we'd better swim for it, the closest island.
And the closest island was how far, sir?
Oh, roughly 3-4 miles.
3 or 4 miles through very strong currents, and Mr. McMahon was badly injured. Now, how did you make this 3 or 4 miles through the water?
Well, that's the point. I didn't. The skipper, I had 2 life jackets on, and the skipper took the straps from my one life jacket in his teeth, and I floated on my back behind him and kicked my feet. That was all the help I could
So he
get.
tugged you for 3 or 4 miles in it with his teeth. And how long did the trip take to the island with these currents and tugging a man in the teeth?
Well, I'm a little hazy on that. I don't know how fast a man can swim towing another man. Possibly 5 hours, 4 hours.
Somewhere between 4 and 5 hours. Now, once they got to this island, they found that they provided too little shelter from the Japanese, so they decided to swim to an even further away island, and you made it the same way, sir. Huh?
Same way.
With
Yes.
Mr. Kennedy towing you through the water by his teeth.
Yes.
Then, because there was no food or water on the island, no way to reach help, each evening, Lieutenant Kennedy swam out, you told me, into the channel,
Yes.
trying to stop boats. How did he hope to stop a boat at nighttime?
Well, he had managed to save an old battle lantern that we had aboard, and he figured to swim out in the channel and intercept our own boats as they come in every night for patrol.
Which was taking a bit of a chance in itself because there were also many Japanese boats in the water, and it could just as easily have been intercepted by Japanese and shot. Now, how were you finally rescued from this island some 12 days later?
A couple of native boys came along one day, and it was through them that we received help later on.
Lieutenant Kennedy scratched out a message on a green coconut hulk and sent it to headquarters by the native boys,
Yes,
is that right?
that was the only material available.
I started to say what kind of a skipper was he, which after this sounds kind of silly, but I mean, aside from when he was tugging crew members through the water by his teeth, I mean, just on a general, easy day, what sort of a fellow was he as a skipper?
It's pretty hard to say, Mr. Moore, but he's the greatest.
I tell you one thing, it's kind of interesting as a sidelight. He said, fortunately for, I'm not talking now in times of extreme danger, but just, when they were out on duty, it was very fortunate that Lieutenant Kennedy is a very hungry man. And as a result, he used to scrounge more food for their outfit than any other outfit in the South Pacific. Right?
Right.
You're going to the inaugural?
Yes, yes, sir.
I'm not even going to ask him who he voted for. I think that's kind of silly. Thank you, Mr. McMahon, very much. Funny, here is a very stalwart and calm man, but when he talks about it, even now, he gets...
Stay tuned. There's more Black and White Overnight coming right up.
We welcome our next contestant, please. Will you come in? Young lady, would you tell our panel what your name is and where you're from?
My name is Janet Champion, and I'm from San Diego, California.
Janet Champion from San Diego, and Janet is one of the featured stars in the Shipstad's and Johnson Ice Follies, which, as you know, tours all over the country and is currently playing in Madison Square Garden just 3 blocks away. And Janet took time out from the performance just to run over to here and be with us. How old are you, Janet?
I'm 15.
She's 15. Now, since she's in costume, we are going to ask her to skate for us a little later, but her secret has nothing directly to do with ice skating per se. Now, Janet, if you whisper your secret to me, we'll show it at the same time to the audience at home in 2 parts also. Mm-hmm. That takes some doing. All right, panel. Janet's secret concerns something she does. We'll start with Bess, please.
Janet, this thing that you do, is it in the sports field?
No, it isn't.
No. Did you require any special training for this?
No.
Is it something you enjoy doing?
Yes, I enjoy it very much.
Could I do it?
Well, you could.
I could. Does this involve any mechanical device?
No.
Do you do...
All right, we've lost $20. Johnny Carson, let's see what we can do. We have 60 to go.
If something requires no training, is that
That's
it?
right.
A natural ability?
Yes.
Would it? You're trying to tell me something, Gary?
No, you don't have to have any training to do exactly what she does. Well, let's let it go at that. No, you just show up and ask to be allowed to do it, and they let you. All right?
In front of everybody?
One of many people. She.
Could Bess, you said Bess could do it. Could I do it?
You could do it. If
Good,
you wanted
good.
to.
Do you do this in front of the public?
No.
All right, we've lost 40. We have 40 to go. Betsy?
Janet, do you do this in a special building?
Yes, I do.
Do you do this in a building that has both men and women in it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Could it be something like a hospital of some sort?
No.
Is it a building where people feel better when they come out of the building?
I'll give you a small hint. It depends on whose kids you're talking about. $60 down, $20 to go, and we go to Henry Morgan.
Well, you're not talking about her children. No. Now, if you're 15 and you need no training to do what you do, and you do it in a special building, and it's not physical, I imagine you voted illegally. Does it have anything to do with school?
Yes, it does.
You are PhD, not B. Do you have some big, you're very bright?
Well, no.
Just from talking to her, I'd say she is, but that's not her secret. As I said, it had nothing to do directly with ice skating. However, it does relate to her schooling problems while traveling with the show. What class are you in, John?
I'm a sophomore in high school.
And what school do you attend?
Well, my home school is Wesley High School in San Diego, California, and I go to St. Mary's in Denver and Holy Name in Chicago, St. John's in New Haven, and St. Leonard's in Philadelphia.
In short, panel, her secret is she attends...
a troublemaker.
Can't stay in one school. During one term, she attends classes in 20 different schools in 20 different cities. On the day she arrives in a new city, immediately she starts classes in a local school. How much time do you spend in each school?
Well, I'm usually there from 1 to 3 weeks.
So the longest time in any one school during a school year is 3 weeks. What subjects are you taking?
Well, I take religion, English, world history, Latin 2, geometry, and biology.
Well, does it ever get confusing for you to find that one school is perhaps ahead of another in its course?
Well, usually the schools that I attend are about in the same place.
But you return home to take your final exam.
That's right, I do.
Uh-huh. Well, now, if any of you parents out there have a child who tells you that they're having difficulty concentrating on their lessons because there are too many distractions, I've looked up this young lady's records. She's getting all A's and B's. Now, we have an ice skating rink backstage. It's about the size of a postage stamp compared to the Ice Follies rink at the Garden. But let's go out center, and I have something amazing to show you. Honestly amazing. Now, I have worked with the staff of this show for 8 years, and I've often thought there are things that they can't do, but I've come to the conclusion that there's nothing they can do. This rink was installed at about 5 o'clock this afternoon. A compressor was put to work on it, and look what we've got. At 7 o'clock, the compressor broke down, and what ice there was all melted. So if you want to see her skate, you go to Madison Square Garden.
Stay tuned. There's more Black and White Overnight coming right up.
Special guest for tonight, the lovely and very talented television, opera, and concert star. Here is Miss Patrice Munsel.
I did it.
I won't mention it if you don't. It's just marvelous.
All right.
It really is. It's just great. It's always a pleasure to see Patrice. I know you don't get into the city very often nowadays, what with your 4 children keeping you busy out in Locust Valley.
Well, we don't, Gary, get in very much, but I find that I can keep up on all the local gossip just by using the telephone all the time.
Well, knowing you and your activities, that must mean a lot of time spent on the phone, huh?
Well, yes, I do spend an awful lot of time on the phone, but I found that it's loads of fun because I'm talking, well, lots of times to people that I've never met in person before. And, well, I try to imagine what they look like, you know? It's fun.
From the sound of their voices. I've done that. I guess that everybody has. You get a mental picture of a person when you talk to them on the phone. And I don't know how reliable the picture is, but it's kind of fun to guess, isn't it?
Well, I thought it would be fun, and so I'd like to have the panel try it. And I brought some people that I have backstage, and I'd like the panel to talk to them, and then, just from the sound of their voices, describe the kind of person that they think they're talking to, just from the sound of their voice.
All right, here's how we'll do it. Johnny Carson, we'll start with you because you're a guest. Aren't you glad? So if you'll put on your blindfold, we'll bring out the first person. You talk to him, she, it, or that, and determine what sort of person it is. All right, Patrice, let's go set.
Let's go.
Don't look. All right.
Good evening.
Good evening.
This young lady has something to recite. Are you going to recite it for Mr. Carson?
Yes. Yankee Doodle came to town riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his hat, and called it macaroni.
Johnny, would you like to describe the kind of person you think is talking?
Yes, he's stoned.
He has been drinking.
A male?
Well, what do you think?
It is a male.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
A male about 35 years of age.
What height do you think he is?
Receding hairline, first of all. I don't know why, just a receding hairline. A height, 5'11".
What about the weight, Johnny?
200. 100?
Rough.
All right.
Do you think he has a beard? Or a mustache?
No.
All right, John, want to take your blindfold off and look at him?
There he is.
Will you tell our Mr. Carson what your name is, please?
My name is Jory Livingston.
And isn't that the most fascinating voice you ever heard? Deep bass.
It certainly is.
Jory, thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. Thank
Her
you.
natural voice, too. Betsy? Blindfold on for Betsy. You ready?
I'm ready. Betsy's ready.
Hello.
Did you read your poem?
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after.
Well, now, that's a lady. And I would say that she is brunette, and that she wears glasses, and that she is about 5'3", maybe, 4 maybe, and that she's relatively young.
Well, this young lady's going to love you. Take a look at her, please.
I love you anyway.
Oh, you lovely lady.
You should be very proud of this terribly young-sounding voice.
Sorry, I have to
Oh, no.
Beautiful voice.
What is your name, please?
Marie O'Leary.
Ms. O'Leary, thank you ever so much for being with us tonight. You fooled the girl.
Henry, you're on.
I tried the,
Yeah.
yes, indeed.
Now, who we got?
Good boy.
Here.
Hello.
You want to read for us?
Mary had a little lamb. His fleece was white as snow. And everywhere that Mary went, the lamb was sure to go.
Want to hear it again, Henry?
Wouldn't help. That's a very in-between voice. Could I hear one more line?
The lamb was sure to go.
One more line.
His fleece was white as snow.
Louder?
Yeah, well, yeah, louder.
Mary had a little lamb.
Oh, boy. Well, figuring that you're kidding around, it's possibly, well, it's not a man or a woman, that's for sure.
Patrice, you talk to these folks with me. Will you vouch for the fact that none of these folks are faking their voices?
Oh, no, their voices are absolutely their own voices.
Yeah. Well, if none of them is faking, then this is a girl. Or
How
a fella.
tall do you think this girl is?
Sorry, no, Johnny?
What?
Shut up.
That was me.
That was Patrice.
Oh, Patrice?
That's all right. I'll be quiet.
Patrice, do you have a phone in your hat? It's a young man about 17, and he's wearing ice skates, and he's very slim, and he's wearing a tie that I don't think he should wear. It's too loud.
Take a look.
And I forgot where it started.
He's somewhat older than what is your age? Am I to ask?
I'm 37.
He's 37 years old.
That's not bad.
That's relatively young.
Well, I don't mean to be unpleasant, but if you're not looking, your voice is in a. Well, very good. Fine.
What's your name?
My name is Tony Pappas.
Tony Pappas. Tony, thanks ever so much, my friend. This time we're going to try something a little different with you. Bess, put your blindfold on. We're going to get 3 people out here, only one of whom will be allowed to speak. Then you will unblindfold and decide which one you have heard.
All right.
Three folks come in. All right, which one is elected? Over here, Patrice?
You want to begin over here?
Peter, pumpkin eater, had a wife and couldn't keep her. Put her in a pumpkin shell, and there he kept her very well.
Sounds like my father. Should I take off my...
All right, take off now.
I think I know what you did. Because there was a different sound to to the first seat and the second. Did you pass that microphone around and did...
You're close. Go right ahead.
That's what happened, didn't it? Like each person said a different word.
No?
Then it was Patrice.
My voice has changed.
Well, if I have to select one, the gentleman in the mustache, he looks so devastating.
What is your name, sir?
Carl Bruno.
Too low. The voice is too low.
Bobby Scott.
Bobby Scott's voice is too low.
Phil Catogio.
Ah.
Phil Catogio, absolutely. That's what it was. The one on the end with a very important sounding voice. No, it wasn't. Thank you, gentlemen, very, very much for being with us. I want to say that when Pat's on the Tuesday night show, we take bets at every rehearsal time as to what kind of rehearsal clothes she's going to wear. She wears better-looking rehearsal clothes than most people wear clothes. You are magnificent.
You were a darling.
And
I love being on that Tuesday show.
we'll see you next week. Wave goodbye, Patricia.
Bye.
Bye.